Ooh. What the fuck? Hello everybody, it is Valentine's Day! I have been trying for 5 years to do an annual Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough of various different mods. And like, since 2020, I did A Brand New Day, which is still one of my favorite things I've ever done. And then 2021, I was super depressed and didn't feel like doing anything. 2022, I think I was either busy or sick that day. 2023, Russia had just invaded Ukraine. I felt like my Russian Yuri voice was a bit unsensitive for the time. And then both last year and almost this year, I was sick as a dog. So finally, 2025, we are playing Doki Doki Blue Skies. This one, this is always at the top of, everyone's list whenever I see, best DDLC mods. This one is always up there. So I'm excited to see what it is. I know very little. I think it has multiple routes, but yeah, let's give this a try. Please enter your name, of course, as is tradition. I am your boy OC. Your boy OC in the building! Did you bring me back? You know I did. And I don't see any other explanation. What was that? What the fuck was that? So, do you want me to allow the mod's activation? Yeah. Aha! I know it! Your boy OC, whatever your name actually is, I truly hope you can find happiness with your choice. Hail yeah. Making my way to the kitchen, walking fast. I haphazardly rummaged through the cupboards looking for something to eat. Unfortunately, there's no tasty homemade breakfast awaiting me. Ever since my parents' divorce. Oh no! How can this happen? I've just been living off whatever I can find in the kitchen. I need to restock the mouse traps. They're the best sorts of nutrients. Well, at least breakfast is sorted. Calamity? Whatever these fancy words say, I don't know. Not exactly the best start to the day, but it'll do. And with my food quickly finished, I head for the door. At the very least, the weather looks much better than yesterday's. Clear skies beat thunderstorms any day of the week. Oh, this is a new track. I feel like I should be singing. I'm still lost in my thoughts when I notice a familiar face. It's Sayori. That was stupid. We have quite a history together as children. We were basically inseparable. Always exploring, getting up to mischief, driving our parents wild. It's a real shame, a damn shame, I tell ya. After all, we shared a lot of fond memories with each other. Damn, this guy's not an asshole for the first time ever. Even in A Brand New Day, he still kind of felt like a dick. As we continued to drift apart, however, her lack of punctuality became more frequent, and I just decided it was better if I walked to school alone. Which meant that although I did get to school on time more often, it was quite lonely. My life is a joke! Ah well, still, I've always enjoyed talking to her. Hey bitch! I haven't seen you in a while, have you been? She looks a little surprised at my appearance in question. I suppose I can't blame her. We haven't spoken in years, and I don't know if she remembers that inside joke. Oh, hey you dumb motherfucker! I wasn't expecting to see you. It's been a while since we've walked to school together. How about we start doing that again? Would you really want to do that? I'm not very fun to talk to, and I'm always late. You're not exactly a ray of sunshine either. I frown. Well, let's do it then. From now on, we'll walk to school together, alright? Okay. There it is. That classic fairy smile I grew up loving. No matter where we ventured, parks, playgrounds, forests, that weird cave with all those alien writings on it, that smile would follow. that innocent, childlike sense of adventure we used to have. It's painfully clear that that's long gone. The government shut down that cave as well. Real bummer. So, what have you been up to lately? Porn? You know, the usual. Porn. You mean games, anime, and porn, right? Yep. Pretty much goes without saying. Aw, you boy OC, you haven't changed. No one's perfect. There's always room for improvement. Especially in your case. Look how boring you are. I'm guessing that you're still part of the Go Home Club. Well, it just so happens that there's a club that I'm in. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm actually the vice president. Wow! I did not expect that. Holy shit! What club is it anyway? It's the school's very own literature club. Bum, bum, bum. I unintentionally let aside. Oh, God! In my defense, literature never quite captured my interest. Unless you count manga as literature, that is, which I don't. That's great. You should come by sometime. And by sometime, you're hoping for today, aren't you? I'll see you after spring break. Then I'll think about it. Meow. Yo, it's the school. Within a few minutes, we've arrived at the school's entrance amidst a crowd of chattering students. Goodbye, school. We saw you briefly and we knew you well. I have Sakurai in the morning, so I'm fairly confident the next hour won't be too bad. Isn't that... isn't Sakurai alcohol? Wait, that's a name. Is that a teacher? Who's You beat me to it, Gabe. I was thinking of sake. Who's Sakurai, you might ask? Good question. Only one of the coolest, most down-to-earth teachers we have in the whole school. He gives me a smile as I open the door. Oh god, oh. Why does he have fuck me eyes? Morning, you boy, I see. How are you doing today? Not bad, sir. Same old, same old. How about you? Well, I don't like how there's something wrong with him, and I don't like it. Well, we're finally starting our module on 20th century history today. So needless to say, I'm excited. Oh yeah, First World War, Nazism, Second World War, that stuff. You bet. I can't wait to read about Nazis. I've waited all year for this to start. Oh man, you guys are in for a real treat. That's something else I really admire about him. He's so enthusiastic. Can't you hear the enthusiasm dripping from my voice? Although he does have a strict side, of course. You piss him off and he whips out the belt real fast. I take a seat and one of my classmates, Emmy, smiles and waves. Bouncy and energetic, she has a reputation for her skills on the track field. Even when she isn't running, she's still pretty much a ball of energy. Oh god, there's so many new people. I'm out of all my female voices. Fuck. Hiya! What the fuck was that? Yeah! Oh, don't make this character talk loud. We have one of those odd friendships where we get along well in class but don't really see each other outside of school. How are you doing, Emmy? Training was really fun today, your boy OC. God, I hate myself. She's always on the hunt for new recruits to join the track team, and she has a habit of dropping some not-so-subtle hints. Join it! I know you aren't part of any clubs, so... Would you totally join us? I think I'm gonna check out the literature club after school. You aren't really the poetic type, but you get bored of writing poems, you know where to find me. What the fuck is that? Alright, guys, let's make a start. It's almost criminal I've had to wait so long to teach my favorite century. The Nazis just really get me. Is this guy gonna be a Nazi? Like dead ass? Well, that's the school's lesson over. Look at you, finally doing something extracurricular. I mean, if you're the vice president, it can't be all that bad, right? Oh, it's a shithole. Don't get me wrong. The stairs lead up to a section of the school that I recognize as the third year's wing. The stair leads me to the class and knocks on the door. Dum, 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 dum. Trust me, you're gonna love it. After a seemingly long wait, the door finally slides open. A small pink-haired girl peeks out. Say, Oi? The girl, who's apparently called Natsuki, slowly turns and glares at me and narrows her eyes. Wait, hey, wait, Sayoi! Sayori practically pushes Natsuki out of the way. Boom! She falls to the floor in pain. Hey guys, I want to introduce you to our newest club member, your boy OC! Then I notice a third girl peek up from behind a bookshelf in the corner of the classroom. Can it be? Is that Monica? Monica's one of the most popular girls in the high school. Everyone seems to flock to her because she's smart, beautiful, athletic, you name it, she's got it. She looks at me first with a stern look, but then quickly lightens up, puts down the book she's holding, and rushes over. Whoa! The side profile! I was not ready for that! Ah, mate, what a not surprise! She looks wrong at the side profile. Oh. I get, like, the meme height, because Monica's always the one looking directly at you because she is aware of your presence, so her at the side now makes symbolic sense, but it still looks weird. A new member. My name is Yuri. Not only is Monica in this club, but a bunch of other cute girls. Fuck yeah! Am I glad I decided to come here instead of the anime club today? But enough gawking. Fucking hell. But enough gawking. You boy OC, stop staring and start talking. Wazza! Like Sayori said, I'm your boy OC. If that's the name, don't wear it out. Monica smiles sweetly. It's kind of strange to say, but having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a bit starstruck. I mean, she's hot. The powers of the school idol. Natsuki's glowers? Natsuki glowers at us. Fully, I've never heard that word before. Natsuki glowers at us, lowering her arms with an irritated huff. I don't really get why though. What is this glowering you're doing? Well, enough introductions. Why don't you come and take a seat, mate? Did you bring anything to the raid? Oh, no, I don't really have any books on me at the moment. I just haven't seen any good titles recently. It's all just pure shit. I mean, have you seen what Hollywood's pumping out? It's like enough with the Avengers. Let's get something original. I lie through my teeth, hoping Monica doesn't see through my facade. I actually love those Marvel movies. I obviously don't read much, but if they believe that I do, hopefully it'll help me relate to these girls. Because that's what I'm here for. Women. There looks to be a good variety of books available, ranging from genre, from horror and fantasy, all the way down to non-fiction. Where'd you get the Karl Marx Manifesto? Sheepishly, I turn towards... choices. We have choices. I kind of want to do Natsuki. I'm just feeling it. Let's go Natsuki. So do you have any recommendations? Are they all crowded around me as I walk towards this hallway? As I walk towards this, they all. What are you gonna pick, huh? What are you gonna pick, you boy OC? Most of the book spines are violently colored with big blocky letters announcing their titles. The Boss is a Maid, Rice Ball Basket, Orange High School Nightclub. That sounds awesome. Is it like Fight Club? I've never heard of these series in my life. That probably means they're either way out of my demographic or they're simply terrible. If you're gonna judge them, you can do it to the glass on the door, or I'll send you out the window. Hey, I wasn't judging you or anything. I didn't even say anything. I can tell by your expression. You have this inner monologue that you tend to say out loud sometimes. Consider this a lesson straight from the hood. Don't judge a book by its cover. Natsuki, have you considered that maybe your boy OC might want to read this? Excuse me, fucko. Who are you to say what your boy OC likes and dislikes something? I don't usually read this stuff, but I'm willing to give it a try. Alright then. Shut down! Oh, feels rough. Sorry, Yuri. I thought you spent enough time in the literature club not to judge a book by the covers either, Yuri. Do I need to send you a message straight from the hood? Yuri looks like she's holding herself back from saying something. It's just I want to fuck him too, you know? Anyway, this will be your homework for today, you boy, see, on top of all your third white reading. I'll let you borrow volume 1 for tonight, so you can start on the next book tomorrow. That's when it really gets good. But if you smudge it or bend it, I will kill you! Whatever you do to this book, I'll do to you. Is it really alright if I borrow it, though? I say this mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. I got Guild Wars to play. It would take forever to finish if you only read it here. I might fall behind on some shows, and I'll definitely miss that raid if I try to get through this, though. But I suppose that's necessary to sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Look at her. Look at her enthusiasm. Or am I more scared that will happen if I don't finish it? Have you ever had your insides to become your outsides? Because I can make that happen. Okay then! Jesus Christ! The girls on the cover of the manga beam up at me. I can't help but shiver a bit. They're watching me! They're watching me! Make sure you read it thoroughly, cause I'll be quizzing you on it tomorrow! As I read, I start to become more aware of Natsuki seeking peeks in my direction. I clear my throat. Natsuki, do you need something? You seem to really like looking in my direction. I feel a smile creeping through as Natsuki starts to furiously blush and sputter her response. You idiot! It's not like I was looking at you or anything. I was just staring into space. As it turns out, Perfect Girls is just as I imagined it would be. Utter shit. I guess I can judge a book by its cover. The more I read, the more I can see why it appeals to Natsuki. I mean, look at her. Looking up, I spot Sayori reading something. Might as well see what she's up to. You seemed really into your book. Oh yeah, it was a good read. At least as far as I can tell right now. Quality might plummet in these next few pages, who knows. Wow, we've been talking for a bit, haven't we? Man, I didn't even realize the time. The sun's set, the school's locked up, the janitor's shooing us out. Alright mates, I hope we're having a good time so far. I'm honestly having a great time. Thanks for the warm welcome, everyone. Well, that's great to hear. And as it turns out, Natsuki baked some cupcakes for the club too. Yeah, I know. I was just about to announce it, so let me get them. How about I make some tea as well? No one asked for your tea. Sit down. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Da-da-da-da! Wait, can I add this to my inventory? Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I am a cupcake connoisseur. I slowly turn the cupcake in my hands, examining the texture of the icing, the firmness of the cake, and even the brand of chocolate. Not Hershey's. Good. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. If she made it all by herself, that's seriously impressive. These cupcakes are amazing. Thank you, Natsuki. The crowd cheers. A sigh of relief fills the room. Birds start singing once again. The expression on Natsuki's face probably says, "Bow down before me, peasant." I bow. Yeah, bow down before me, peasant. Mate, are you expecting a boy LC to prostrate himself? What? Mate, are you expecting your boy LC to prostrate himself before ya? Looks like Monica has the same thought. We both know the big words. I'm happy that you look like you're enjoying yourself, mate. Oh, that reminds me. I've actually been meaning to ask you something, Monica. You and I. Would ya? It can be hard to get people interested in things that are brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention on literature. You have to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But makes school events like the Culture Festival that much more important. Oh, yo, festival's got a name. Shit, it's the Culture Festival. I still can't shake the feeling the teacher's gonna show up in a Nazi uniform. By the way, I know that everyone here likes reading, but do you guys write as well? Oh, I'm kicking things off. Whoa. Ooh, piano cover of this song. We haven't really done any writing together, funnily enough. Huh, to be honest, I kind of expected all of you to do stuff like write poetry together. I just think it's funny that I'm the one to bring it up. The word poetry, Natsuki jolts back a bit. Oh, Jesus Christ, why'd you say that? Huh? Do you not like poetry, Natsuki? What? I don't really have an opinion on it, I guess. Oh, really? With a sly smile, Monica gets up, rummages through her book bag, and returns with a loose notebook page in her hand. I happen to have here a poem called... Hey, where'd you get that? I steal your stuff all the time, mate. Well, I'd appreciate if you kept your nosy nose out of my private work. Why don't you share it with the club sometime? Not if anyone's just gonna call him cute. There's nothing worse than trying to get honest feedback from someone and just having them say it's cute. Actually, I believe I understand how Natsuki feels. I show them my work and they all call me a stuck-up bitch. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. And when that's all dismissed with a single remark, well, suffice to say, it can greatly discourage you from putting your work out there again. Sounds like both you and Natsuki have writing experience in common. This gives me an idea, mate! If we are members who are looking for legitimate criticism of the poetry, then how about we do that here? We can all just go home and write new poems to bring tomorrow. And now that we have a new member, I think it would help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. Isn't that right, mate? Yep, I'll be looking forward to becoming better friends with you all. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the club, mate. Thank you, Monica. Hey, Sayori, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? Sure, let's head home. On the way back, we discussed the events of the day, focusing particularly on each club member. As we do, my mind wanders between all of them. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and the other one. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Do I actually get to write the poem? Whoa. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, I actually get to write the poem. It's poem writing time! Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright. There's no Monica, which makes me sad. Well, I want to go for Natsuki, so it's Doki Doki! Boop! Twirl. Flower. Fuck! Bubbles! Rose. Fuck! Swimsuit. Yep. Precious? Fuck! Chocolate. Ribbon? Yep. Kawaii! Cute! I don't think she would actually like that. Vanilla. Poof! Valentine for Valentine's Day! Puppy! Fun! Fuck! Anime! Parfait! Yay! Feel free to make yourself at home before we start our club activities. Thanks, will do. I begin to undress. Besides, I bet this is the first extracurricular. Oh god, I knew this voice would come back to bite me one day. Besides, I bet this is the first extracurricular your boy OC has done since he started high school. Your boy OC, what would you say your main hobbies are? Wow, she's really putting me on the spot here. Jerking off. I mean, not jerking off. I mean, it's Natsuki, splutters? Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know? I was going to wait to give it to you at the appropriate time, but... I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Clearly, the two girls look dolefully down. I guess that means it's up to me to pick up the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. That's all I say. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Lots of pictures, don't worry. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Man, I seem to be the harbinger of awkwardness when it comes to Natsuki and Yuri. I seem to be the harbinger of chaos in this literature club. Do you have my manga? Oh, yeah, here, let me get it. She examines the cover and the pages, looking for any sort of damage. Told you I'd take care of it. Yeah, don't let it get to your head. Or I'll send this book toward your head. Physically. You still need to pass the quiz before we can start the next one. You were serious? What, you thought I was joking? Here at the Literature Club, we take reading very seriously. Alright, first question. Which girl ended up falling down the stairs in chapter 7? I didn't really get that far. The expression that comes over Natsuki's face honestly scares me a little. You fucking what? I was working on my poem most of the night, so I didn't have any time to read it. What, are you a widowit? Fine, I guess we can read it here. But your poem better be really good. I have little experience with writing in general, much less poems. So I fear that Natsuki will only get angrier with me once she sees my lackluster writing abilities. But that's a problem I'll deal with later. Right now, I'm alive. And I cannot guarantee that after she sees it. She comes back, manga in hand, and points to the floor. Sit! What? Why? Because it's a lot easier than trying to weed in chairs. This doesn't really make any sense. I don't make sense! Just do it, okay? Okay? I sit down next to Natsuki while she hands me the novel. I flip open the part I left off, but Natsuki speaks up before I can. You only got that far? The fuck is wrong with you? Does this have, like, an overarching plot or something? Of course it does, dummy! She hits me with a book. I have standards, you know. Well, you better lower them for me. You sure do like the series, don't you? Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I can see why. It does have a lot of baking in it. It does, yeah. Coincidence? I think not! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't stop baking because of manga. Don't worry, I believe you. Not. Okay, he's still kind of a dick, I feel like. Natsuki proudly holds up the second volume. Let's get started. Wait, already? Alright, mates! Better stop your reading, because it's time to share some poems, huh? Whomst shall I show my poem first? You're really proud to bring up the whom. Monica! Since you're doing everything, feel free to bring up any questions that you might have. It's my duty as principal to make sure everything is perfect. Did I say principal? I'm a president. I doubt that I'll ever have anything to complain about. Either way, if she didn't say I'm always listening, I will applaud this. I'm always open to suggestions for the club as well. Very good. They understood the tone of that. So don't be afraid to bring up anything, okay? Now that that's out of the way, feel like sharing your poem with me? I mean, I don't really have a choice in there, do I? Nope. I watch nervously as she quickly scans through my poem. Real piece of shit, mate. Although I'd have to say that's a lot cuter than something I'd expect out of ya. Is that bad? Of course it is. I don't know, I guess I was in a cutesy sort of mood or something. So you have a cute side as well? Wrong choice of words, if that's what you weren't looking for. I meant I was singing about more cheery stuff. or something. Have you ever read anything by Shel Silverstein? Oh god, they're putting actual poets. Well, he wrote a lot of stuff for children. Maybe you should read it. Probably more your level. When you talk to everyone about it, naturally you'll be a bit biased towards their own kinds of style. After all, I know I am. But don't force yourself to write in some way just because someone else wants you to. Is this hinting, because he couldn't write for Monica, is this hinting that, like, this is how you do a Monica route? Is you write for everyone? So, like, say, like, first day's Natsuki, second day's Yuri, third day Sayori, and she's kind of like, oh, you're actually really trying really hard, huh? Makes me wet. Let's get to reading, then. The box. Ooh, this is new! The box. I see, but I don't believe. A lone fingerprint glistening on gleaming glass. Was it me? Was I always the one in the dock? I pound on the glass, my prison. Why? Why me? The pain jolts me back. The understanding pouring down like heavy rain. Heavy rain? I like heavy rain. It's all a farce. My heart's on display. My life's but a script just playing away. The world out there, it seemed so bright. It was so free. So many choices, so much potential. Maybe I could have had a chance. I realize now that there was never a choice. I was stuck in this box, and they on the other side chose for me. See what I read from that? That's almost her. At least coming to terms with the fact that there's no Monica route in the base game. But let's see if that can change. Whom should I show my poem to next? Let's go Yuri. She's probably not gonna like it at all. I know what I want to convey, but I need to find the right words. I understand, take your time. Okay. I think I know what I want to say. It's shit. Would it be okay if I look at what you've written? No. Please, let me know what you think. I'd be thrilled to explain my process. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Man, this thing was poorly run until I got here. Ooh, a new one has. Oh, another new one. Fuck yeah. Tumble. Hail falls down like discarded dust of overused emotions, dragging down blankets made of want. Slender strings pierce my eyelids, barely painful, and pulls them shut. Ever so heavy, ever so heavy. I think I misplaced something. Is there a piece missing? You need all the pieces to fix something. Please don't look for it. There are more important things for you to do today. I don't actually have a fucking clue what that means. Do you mind telling me what it's about, though? I'm not sure I understand. Sorry, I didn't mean to write something confusing. Oh, it's not that. I'm just a dumbass. Thank you for sharing with me, Yuri. Of course. Alright, let's go say Yuri. I guess I can show you mine now. Don't expect too much, though. I'm not very good at this. Only one way to find out. Hey, it's Dear Sunshine, so it's not different. Or it is slightly different. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Well, what do you think? It's really you. What's that supposed to mean? What, you think I'm a bad writer or something? But the way it was written, I don't know, it feels really wholesome and cheery. Man, I don't call her out this time. Like, you lazy piece of shit. You wrote that this morning, didn't you? Trust you of all people to include breakfast in their poems. At least we know where your inspiration comes from. Eggs and toast! Well, I suppose if it sounds silly, but it works, then it isn't silly. Either way, thanks for showing me your poem, Sayori. Fucking W, your boy OC, finally not being a complete asshat. Alright, Natsuki, this is the one that really matters. Can I see your poem now? Yeah, fine. Sometimes, some folks are winners, some only lose. Some are go-getters, some only quoos. Sometimes we all try hard, and give it our all. Sometimes we give up. What else can we do? Huh, I expected the rhyme to fall flat at the end there, but you really brought it back. Phew. Guess that's everyone. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their own respective perspectives. Oh. I really wanted to say respective perspectives. That's a great cluster of words. They gingerly exchange their sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Fuck! As I watch, Natsuki breezes through Yuri's poem, her eyes skipping over the words. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, Yuri stares at the paper in her hand, smiling sadly. Yeah, I'm done. Already? Yeah, it's not like it's super hard to read. I'm not a wit, you know. Huh. It was hard for me to understand, at least. I just want to make sure that you caught all the figurative language that I employed. Yeah, I did. It was fancy. That's... However, I believe that you'd enjoy it more if you looked deeper into it. I enjoyed it plenty already. Anyway, are you finished with my poem, then? Duh, yours is... cute. Cute? Didn't you learn anything from our conversation yesterday? How can it be cute? You're standing there thinking that I haven't read your poem, when it's really you who hasn't read my poem! It's clearly about the push and pull between giving up and trying hard. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Well, maybe you should look deeper into my poem, because I use that type of language on purpose. I see. But if I may give a suggestion, these more involved subject matters may be better suited to more complex dictation. The art of poetry is deeply intertwined with... Look, I know what you're trying to do, but it won't work on me. I'm sorry, but I don't quite understand. Writing this doesn't make you look cool or smart, okay? It just makes you look super pretentious. Pretentious? More? If anyone gets that joke, I will applaud. If you went with the Why did you have to say that word, Natsuki? If you wait with the telephone open next to you, you're going to just alienate everyone. God, that was solely me. Using all these big words to make up for a lack of depth. good reason about impressing people, so you can just stop. Holy shit. I stare wide-eyed at Monica and Sari, who have also fallen silent. They stare back at me, looking unsure what to do. I'm guessing that they don't usually have many arguments in the club, although tensions between Natsuki and Yuri already seem kind of high. Lack of depth? Yeah, that's right. So if I can give you some suggestions now... Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I really must ask. What makes you believe that I'll accept your advice after you've been so rude to me? Huh? Rude? That was just blunt, honestly. Do you ever consider that the other people don't hold the same opinions as you do? What are you trying to say? Do I really need to spell it out for you? Yeah, you do. I want to see if you're really going there. The irony. I dare you to say it. I must thank you, Natsuki. I've never been this angry in my life! You actually give me thoughts of courage to speak up! Is this why you're angry all the time? Guys, we shouldn't. This doesn't involve you! Yuri, please don't rob me of my moment. So this is your moment to shine or something? Strange thing to take pride in, don't you think? No. It's my moment to finally speak my mind. While I still have the strength to. Yuri? Natsuki, have you ever realized how selfish you are? Suddenly, Yuri seems to be overpowering everyone else in the room. Well, what? Everything always needs to go your way. You always jump to conclusions and make rash decisions without regard to the consequences. And it's never your fault, is it? You don't know me. No? You don't know me either. And yet you spoke as if you know everything about me. Quite simply, you don't. The very fact you don't think your blunt honesty was incredibly rude just goes to show how narrow-minded you truly are. Seizing the moment, Yuri boldly carries on, disdain dripping from each word. You know it must be a difficult concept for you to understand, but the whole world doesn't revolve around you and their manga! So tell me, why should I take advice from someone who can only see their own perspective? Everyone knows it. Monica, Sayori, even your boy Yoshi. Don't you remember how hostile you were to your boy Yoshi when he first joined? I wasn't being hostile. We haven't had a new member in a long time. Sorry, not sorry for keeping him on my toes. And that's how I talk to everyone, not just your boy Yoshi. Am I supposed to change my whole personality to cater to how you think I should be? If your boy Yoshi has a problem with my jokes, he can tell me. You don't get to speak for him. Yuri closes her eyes and shakes her head, carrying on she didn't hear the outburst. Do you really expect a new member to be able to speak up so easily? Not everyone is as Oh damn, I had to read that one. Not everyone is as unafraid of being a brutish cretin as you! What? The rest of us were so excited to have a new member, but did that ever cross your mind? No, you just let your own selfish thoughts dictate your behavior. Selfish? They would sell. You could have scared them off. That might have been what you wanted, but what about the rest of us? I just explained myself, for God's sake. But as per usual, you aren't whistling, you stupid bitch. You know, for someone who's been ranting on about how narrow-minded I am, you're pretty intolerant yourself. Yeah, I used a big word. Do I sound like Shakespeare yet? Am I worth your attention now? Ouch! Woo! Bokers really have their claws out. Also, Monica and Sayori didn't have any issue with me yesterday. It's just you! Of course they did, Natsuki. They just didn't say anything. Monica is too responsible and Sayori's too kind. So why don't we ask your boy Yoshi then, as the more unbiased spectator? Fine! Your boy Yoshi, who's right, me or Yui? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? I don't even know what they want me to decide at this point. Should I just ignore all the personal stuff and ask you about their poetry? That's what started the argument after all. But it's not like I'm a good judge of writing quality, given that I'm just a beginner. I don't think it'd be fair for me to take either side, especially since I'm new here. Maybe I should defer to one of the club leaders? Of course, that's going to be... Ah, that's not the choice I was expecting. I was so gonna side with Natsuki and be like, yeah, Yuri's kind of being a dick right now. I want to get closer with Monica. I feel like I'm already on good terms with Sayori, but I feel like I need Monica on my side as well. I'm gonna go with Monica. Unless you don't know, she's part of the debate club, so she should know this, or she was part of the debate club. I honestly don't know what to do in this situation. I quickly glance over to Monica. Help me! Monica nods at me and approaches the two girls. You alright, Natsuki? This is no right to act not club. You're kinda setting a bad example. Your boy OC's probably really uncomfortable. Not to mention that there's really no reason for this argument to be happening. But Monica, no, I can't have this in my club. Are you kidding me? Don't you see her Yui tweeting me? She's being a massive bitch right now. There's so much reason for this argument. Excuse me, Natsuki, but it's actually your own toxic behavior that led to this. Toxic behavior? What are you talking about? Are you even listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one wants to be your— Enough! Monica seems to have gotten over herself and now looks livid. You guys are supposed to be friends, aren't you? It's so foolish how you two are acting. Don't you have any consideration for the rest of the club? You're even making your boy OC uncomfortable. Yuri, didn't you say yourself that you wanted to make him feel as welcome as possible? What happened to that? I didn't mean for him to feel that way. And don't forget Sayori, mate. She always acts in everyone's best interest, while you two act like this. I wasn't trying to do anything either. I'm just being honest. Yui is... Let me finish, Natsuki. I would ask you to please reconsider the way you're treating one another. You guys are obviously talented with your writing skills, and you both have unique aspects to your writing styles. That's what makes you guys special. To be fair, I'm obviously not good with handling situations like this, but there's a sudden pause for a minute. I decide to break the silence. I agree with Monica. Fighting will only cause everyone to split apart, and to be honest, I really like it here, and I believe if there's any resentment held over, it just won't be the same. Both girls are speechless. Yuri is the first one to speak. I'm just going to make tea. Natsuki remains silent and takes a seat, only to stare into nothingness. I slide next to Sayori. Man, I can see why she's president. Yeah, she is pretty great. Alright, everyone. It's just about time to leave. So piss off out of my club. Take your fight into the streets. These girls are all interesting characters, aren't they? Good thing I have a mod that helps me really expand on that and see what they're really about. Different personalities and a variety of writing styles. Some of them are harder to read than others. Speaking of which, there's work to be done tonight. Let's do this! Oh yeah! Your home assignment is to play Battlefield 1. How does that fucking with you, mate? All the talk about appreciating the expensiveness of art, or the expressiveness of art, and the expensiveness. They're a bunch of snobs. I doodly sorry, that word just sounds funny. Vodka, anyone? Vodka? Giving him a book in a totally different genre would benefit him in broadening his knowledge of the literary world. God, Yuri speaks so much words. Trust you of all people to include they're simple words! Monica's one of the most popular girls in the high school. Everyone seems to flock to her because she's smart, beautiful, athletic, you name it, she's got it. A tick. That's gonna be on the blooper cut.